Hi y'all folks, this is Max from GalaxyNexusRoot.com. So today we're going to learn to back up and restore ROMs using your Galaxy Nexus, a rooted Galaxy Nexus. To do this, you'll have to have your Galaxy Nexus rooted and also Clockwork Mod Recovery installed, which I have full instructions on my site at GalaxyNexusRoot.com. Why would you want to back up and restore ROMs? When you install a new ROM, you want to make a backup of at least one backup of your latest rooted stock ROM. So if something goes wrong, you can always restore it, or maybe you can back up a bunch of different ROMs. Then you can literally switch from a ROM to another using the Clockwork Mod Recovery feature. Anyway, let's do a backup of my latest stock ROM because I want to install new ROMs, and before I do that I want to make a backup. Oh, by the way, I got into safe mode. I didn't know how to do that, but I was holding down volume up and volume down and the power button after it booted, and it got me in safe mode. Just a tip. Anyway, turn off your phone and let's get into the recovery portion of your Galaxy Nexus. There's other easier ways to do it, but I like to tell you to do it using the manual method, which is volume up and down and the power button. Hold them down together until you see the Android with its stomach open. Alright, and let go. And then you can use the volume down to go to recovery mode and hit the power button. And this will get you into recovery. And I will have to adjust my camera for the brightness of the menu buttons because it'll be hard to see them. So I'm in recovery. Let me adjust my camera real quick. So you can see that there's different functions. Basically, we're going to make a backup of our current rooted stock ROM. Backup and restore, hit the power button, and select backup, hit the power button. And this will back up everything, your ROM, your kernel, your apps, everything except the contents of your internal storage or the SD card. Anyway, I'll be back when this is done. It should take about 5 minutes, and we will go ahead and have a backup of my current ROM before I go install another ROM. Anyway, see y'all later. Hi folks, so backup is complete. You can go back and hit the power button, and anytime you want to restore, something goes wrong, your phone doesn't reboot, or if you want to switch to another ROM you've backed up, go to backup and restore. And if you go to restore and hit the power button, you'll get the timestamp of when you backed it up. You can also connect your Nexus. You know what? Actually, I'll show you. You can change the folder name. But to do that, let's reboot system now, and I'll show you how to change the folder name. So when you load a bunch of different ROMs, you don't have to be stuck with just one ROM. What I do is I load like 10 ROMs and I back it up before I make a whoops, reboot system now. Sometimes that can happen. It should reboot. Come on, reboot. Yes, and sometimes what I do is I basically load like 10 different ROMs, and whenever I install a new ROM, I make a backup of the ROM I just installed, so I can or the current ROM. So I have a list of 10 different ROMs backed up, so I can switch between them if there's a problem. Like sometimes this ROM, maybe the GPS isn't working, then I can always, if I'm not at home next to a PC or some computer, I can always restore to my favorite ROM, or even go back to the stock rooted ROM. So to change the file name, you just need to you need a file manager. Go to the market and download ES File Manager. That's my favorite one. ES. Just type ES in search and you'll get a ES File Explorer. Let's install that. Install it. Let me adjust the camera real quick. So it's installing, and we're gonna open it and say yes. And go to your SD card or internal storage. So that's actually the internal storage. That will open up, and you'll see a folder called Clockwork Mod. Hit there, and you can hit backup, and there's the folder I backed up to. Now you can change the name of it. Do a long press, hit rename, and I'll just leave the date, but I'll type stock root. So anytime you need to unroot your phone, you can also restore to the stock root your backup, and also just take out the super user, and you will have a fully unrooted phone, which I'll have a video of too. Anyway, that was how you use Clockwork Mod Recovery to back up and restore ROMs. Next, we'll have a video on how to install a new ROM, and hopefully a new ROM review on the Galaxy Nexus. Anyway, subscribe. I've got more cool stuff coming, as you guys know, and you guys all rock. Thanks, y'all, and subscribe.